Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing fantastic today. Just a reminder, everything we're about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is only used for theoretical, demo, and paper trading purposes only. Let's get it. We've got a pretty aggressive move that's developed here on the NQ and US 30. ES didn't provide an entry today, so the focus has been on the NQ. We had a lovely little short opportunity to get down as the ES lost open and the weekly open. True Algo members, this is the same as yesterday, but as far as the opposite in the sense that the NQ yesterday was losing its daily open and weekly open where the ES was hitting the box and reversing. So right now we're waiting for and now it just happened live. The NQ is now completed its next short position down here. The ES is still holding really, really well comparatively. Just the NQ is the one that's offering these new short positions. I'll draw the tool out for you as well. And US 30 is holding really well too. So like this is the idea to then short down to this box overall. You have take profit tools that are related to the open and things like that as well. And then the whole point is like when you get the confirmation to take the idea, we put our stops above the box because when you close above the box, your idea is invalidated. And then you look to take a long position. And so this is the overall idea, whether this is missed or not taken. Maybe you're not up during the London session at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then there was a new position short right here that just played out. And if you guys look live, you can see that we're watching the algo take profit at current price right now at the box. We don't short into that box. That's where retail traders will start to add into the shorts as their stop losses get hit. And instead, until we confirm a bullish candle up out of this box, there's no reason to look to go long. But that initial push up surge you see is just the algo taking profit at the box. And then just true algo members, current members, just note that we have taken the New York low that was needed to be cleared from yesterday has now been cleared. The ES has not gotten to its yet. So waiting for that to potentially go lower. There's the bigger push. So looking for the ES to continue and gravitate downwards into that circle right there. So probably be about right there by the time we get to it. And now we've gotten to the weekly box on the NQ. Again, US 30, man, like this is pretty rare for it to hold this well. It's still confirmed bearish from True Algo. You can see there's the boxes up here. And then you have your bearish confirmation, and we're still looking for lower overall on US 30. But it's holding up really well comparatively. You'll see the ES is going to continue down to our box, and then overall to try to get to this circle. Once the ES hits this box, if it can close bullish above the box, same thing with the NQ now, center of your screen, we have the potential for a big bullish reversal. What I'm going to do now, if you guys are okay, because the only thing you can do is be bearish. You have to let these continue to run down. I'm going to go look at the stocks real fast just to see if they're layering any other ideas on top of that. So give me 1 second. I'm going to move over to stocks. Apple confirmed bearish. We're seeing things short. Microsoft confirmed bearish, continuing shorts. NVDA confirmed bearish, continuing shorts. Tesla neutral. Tesla's neutral because the previous candle hit both sides of the boxes. But 3 out of the big 4 are confirmed bearish right now. So a push down, and then just note that like on Apple and Microsoft, they have hit a take profit box, and then Microsoft right now is at the very bottom of our daily system, True Algo members. But until either Apple or Microsoft gets a bullish close, then I don't believe there's going to be any bullish movement out of the current boxes. I see your questions. I'll get over to gold and silver in just a second. I'm trying to stay back over on indexes just to see if there's any update to them, but I'll get over there, don't worry. Again, so like right now, for all of you guys that are watching, this is a really good opportunity for the next candle close here in 11 minutes. But we can already project the opportunity that you're going to get a bullish confirmation means that you have to close all the way up here because that candle has to close green, which means minimum it's going to be up there. And then this would be very bad stop or very bad drawdown. So like as you draw the idea, we want to look for about 16 ticks on average would be about that drawdown overall over a longer period of time. And then that first take profit tool, there's a fair value gap here. And then after that fair value gap, You then have the next fair value gap until we can lead up to open. This would be a fantastic position, but if we don't get a bullish close, there's no reason to even consider this position. And instead, what I imagine is over the next 25 minutes, we'll get a close down here. Then 25 minutes later or 15 minutes after that, we can get something like this. And then now you can see the drawdown starts to lessen into the box. And then that first take profit fair value gap, the reward will be higher. So we'll be looking for something like this to present itself. And the NQ looks the same. The only difference on the NQ potential long idea, if you get that bullish close, and in True Algo members, I would like a close above the New York Open right here, that blue line. Not New York Open, the New York low. But it doesn't have that same little fair value gap that's going to get in its way. It can get all the way up to the next box, would be that first fair value gap play. And then overall, you want to look for that drawdown of around 60 ticks on average, 60 to 64. Gold and silver. Right now, gold is confirmed bearish. So the only thing we are looking for is gold to make its way right back down to 25.36. So another $4 less an ounce. But you can see here, I'll draw the position. Moved up, hits the box, bearish close. And then now from here, trying to produce this move overall to get down. And then that would be the actual risk to reward 1.6 overall. So that would be a good play if it happens. The only thing that's going to be a little hard is silver has support right now, and gold and silver move similarly in the same style. So we would want silver to get a candle back down here to help push down. And as soon as silver closes above this box, True Algo members, then commodities will push up. And the last thing we want to do is try to fight within this box on silver, because we've already had such great moves overall where there was your first big short. If you missed that one, you had another entry here, pushes down, and then another entry here, pushes down. So right here, I would wait another 30-minute candle to close. Again, it's in 23 minutes from now, guys, to see if silver can pop up here. That's going to pull this gold idea upwards. So I would be waiting. Gold is confirmed bearish, but silver is not. And that's the thing that I'm trying to get over to you guys. I'm going to check oil really fast as we wait for it to load. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Oil is flipped weekly open back upwards. We should have a box right here, if I remember correctly. There you go. Yeah, so right now, oil did, so 8 minutes ago, you had a bullish confirmation on oil, a perfect back test of the box. You also closed above weekly open, and now you're putting in the win. You've already filled one fair value gap. Your next take profit on oil is right here at 75.6, and then not too far away from that will be the open price above that as well. So looking for oil to at least get to here, then finish muscling up to open, and then finish the overall move. And if you guys look to the left of your screen, you can see oil put in its first short right here, and it also had a divergence for any of you guys that follow those. And then that produced the move. And there was no long idea during the London session here on oil to help protect you from not longing, thinking you're going to catch the low on London, and instead the low keeps going lower, which is what we want to see. So yeah, remind me to keep checking oil for you guys if you're wanting to see it, to see that bullish move complete. I'm going to stay on, I'll click back to silver once we get closer to the candle close, if that makes sense. Really quick, I'm just going to cover crypto. Omar, I'll show you in just a second. Actually, I can show you on this. So crypto folks, there was obviously a huge move down last night. And before that move happened, yesterday when we were live streaming for members, we had the crypto assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum, entering into our swing weekly box. So they have to close above it in order to flip bullish. And you can see here, Ethereum, as soon as it got accepted into it, it could never break out. And then we lose the second line here. And then there's the dump. And then at the same time, you can see Bitcoin tried to push out. You wait for Ethereum to confirm. It does not. It falls through. And then the icing on the cake was the fact that if you look to the right side of your screen, Tether, as soon as it got accepted into our box, it could never break down, meaning crypto is going to get wrecked. And then that's what has proceeded. And even if you missed all of that, it's okay, because this is the point of the system. Let's say you missed the gigantic move yesterday, and you look today, Bitcoin offered a long position right at around 59K and went all the way back up to 60,200. And at the same time, you got a long position activated after that. 2 candles later, so 1 hour later, you got an activation on Ethereum. And then that pushed up even stronger. It went up $74. And then the biggest thing on this play is, and Umar, if you're watching right now, you asked, where do you put your stop loss? Our stop loss is where the box is from the position. So like this, you guys see that? I'll make this bigger. But here's the thing, and we just put out a big stat thing to our members, and we're going over it all this week. So if you like stats and data, you'll want to get over to our side. So this is the position idea. When you close, sorry, I'm trying to grab this circle. Get this out of the way. This is the idea. When you close where you're stopped out, you then, the reason why that's your invalidation to stop out is because then you would take a short, and now you push down. But what happens is when we wait on multiple confirmations, so Ethereum took longer to put this bullish confirmation from our box, what we try to focus on is, even though this is the idea, how much drawdown actually occurred, and then that's the actual drawdown, a 22-to-1. Now, that wasn't the original target, and this is the original idea that we're trying to play through. What we want to focus on average is how much is a drawdown on our play, and going to help you guys for those of you that can DCA and stuff like that. And right now we are still confirmed bearish. Tether is still confirmed bullish. True Algo members, so looking for crypto to continue putting in new lows from there. And we're able to catch the high as well. You can see right here on Ethereum, at the same time that Ethereum is putting in a bearish confirmation from our box, you can see wrong position. You can see Bitcoin has done the same thing as well. And then from there, we're just looking for lower prices now. You need Tether to confirm bearish, and it's bullish. Bitcoin and Ethereum are bearish. So True Algo members, a really good opportunity if you missed the initial shorts to now be shorting and pushing down further and potentially new lows. Sorry, I wasn't on the indexes. You guys see what happened? Just so you guys know, like, I'm not trying to blow smoke here. Just making sure you guys, and you see this on our socials, like I told you, there's no reason to be bullish. And we wanted to get to the circle. You guys see that we got to it now on the ES. And this position tool doesn't matter until we get a bullish close. And that's the advantage of the system. And now we've gotten to that circle target on the ES. I mean, that move alone, just on the stream, is 61 ticks, 15 and a half or 15 and a quarter handles. So I hope that helped a couple of people as you guys saw that happen. Sorry that I was looking at the other assets, just trying to get around and help as many people. True Algo members, whenever I say True Algo members, I'm not trying to say anything different to those of you guys that are not members. It's just they know more about the system than you do. I just want you guys to take a note of US 30. It is still going the opposite direction, and we're past 45 minutes into the open. NQ is still putting in a new low. The NQ is probably like 200 plus ticks, if not more. Sorry, 390 ticks on that continuation downwards. So again, no reason to flip bullish. Are you guys okay? I'm just really quickly going to go look at stocks just for a second. I'm just trying to see where they're at because they can help catch bottoms and tops. Yeah, you can see here that from what we said earlier, Apple with that bearish confirmation and now flushing through. Apple's targeting its daily scalp target right down here right now, folks. Tesla continued after its neutral, had a bearish close, and now it's pushed down. Microsoft continuing to be bearish. And then NVIDIA is pretty much like the... They're trying to push NVIDIA down right now before we get to the options release. So you guys can see here, like this is kind of, it's just beautiful. This is NVIDIA yesterday. So you can see bullish confirmation from True Algo. A nice little stop hunt on the bottom, and there's no shorts. You see how there's no red candle? You finally get your red candle here from True Algo, and that catches the top. And then it pushes down. New day opens. Pre-market, you open at our True Algo reversal box to be bearish. Pre-market opens, you flush down, and then now there's just continual bearish confirmations from the True Algo system on NVIDIA. And now that'll help tonight. They're going to keep pushing people out of those positions. There's another new close just now. Microsoft with the new bearish confirmation. Apple with the new bearish confirmation. And then NVIDIA is now at the weekly box for support. It's now done a 180 in 1 day from the weekly system up here down to here. Cool. Don't get spooked by this candle if it starts flipping green. You need it to close green. For every candle that you see in this red session, everybody, every candle that has a wick on the top was once green and now look. You see what I mean? Don't be spooked when it pushes up green. It's still bearish from True Algo. It has to close green. You see how it immediately pushed back down again? The goal is to, again, predict this with accuracy. Apple just put in a brand new low. I'm going to go back over to indexes. Bearish confirmation on the ES. Next candle pushes down. And then you have a new bearish confirmation from the daily system, True Algo members. This is the stuff I'm talking to you guys about where the weeklies are so big in setting up a potential swing idea where you'll miss out on an opportunity every now and then because you're waiting for that close. And instead, if you up your aggression level, you would not put your stop above the boxes because you're not waiting for both. And instead, look for that average drawdown that I'm starting to teach you guys with the stats and then start tracking those drawdowns. 16 is the maximum on the ES, and so far the drawdown was 9 overall in that position. It's 64, I believe, on the NQ to be exact. It's 34 is how far it went up. I think we went down at least 100 on the NQ as well. It's small because the candle is small. 86. Haven't been given much love to Forex. I apologize. Just really quick on the euro. You can see the euro bearish confirmation pushes down, catching the low both on the weekly and the trend system. True Algo members, bullish confirmation, and then it pushes up right when the DXY is starting to reverse from the weekly system. But right now the euro is kind of spent. It's already played out its moves already. So from here, no aggression left on Forex. You'd have to wait for another candle close, everybody. Hey Zip, hope you're doing well, bud. And then True Algo members, as I think about what's going to happen over the next 45 minutes, there's a high probability if we do get this bullish push up from the True Algo system, both the ES and NQ should confirm right about the same time for a potential long position up that could be quite aggressive. But for everyone else that's not used to our system, and even just True Algo members, there's no reason to up that aggression right now. Like this is going to be an area where retail is going to get caught. We are still confirmed bearish and looking for lower until we can bullishly close above. And it makes so much sense for the ES to get down to this magnet right here where we have 2 True Algo boxes stacked. So you guys can watch for that. Abraham, that won't be a problem, bud. Pretty much when you start your day, the boxes will already be there. They pop them right on the Asia Open. So about 8 hours from the London Open, I believe. It's whenever the new day starts for anything. So you should be fine. Sorry, I didn't see your question earlier. I think crypto pushed down more. Yep. Yeah, crypto, that man, this is one of those times that like, don't be surprised if the wick gets touched. Ethereum still has much further to go. For all crypto people, this goes not just for our members, but for any of you guys that are on crypto. Right now, using True Algo, we can see that like Ethereum pushed up past the daily box, but Bitcoin did not. What that means is altcoins right now are stronger against Bitcoin. So you're going to see Bitcoin tend to be a little bit more aggressive pushing down. But if there is a bullish close from our boxes, altcoins are going to go up higher. So something to take note of for all of you guys. Gold's still sitting in the same spot. I'm going to sit over here still on indexes. We did put a new low just now on the ES. I'll show you guys on the 1 minute. See the new low? I'll go back over. I'm going to try to stay here because there's no new closes now for the next 11 minutes. And I want to see if we can get the ES down to our box target right here. Again, this magnet, right here. You can see the 2 boxes are layered over each other. And because the NQ is folded through our daily box, we look for the ES to now finish its move as well. And so True Algo members, this is one of those things that we're talking about. Even if you missed the entire moves down because you wanted that double confirmation for both, you finally got it here. And then from there, it's 26 ticks in your favor currently. 9 ticks against you. That's a 3-to-1 R. And that's the play that you have. If you waited for the double confirmation, and not saying that's wrong. One of the other positive things right now is US 30 is also finally starting to dump. So again, that bearish confirmation, US 30, they tried real hard to push people out of their position from our bearish close, and now it's putting in a new low for the New York session. I apologize for my throat clearing and things like that. What I am going to do here, True Algo members, is in about 5 minutes, I'm going to go shift back over to Discord for you guys so that you have me with no YouTube delay. And then we'll talk about this next candle close. And then True Algo members, I will do my best to be on for the NVDA release as well. So I'll be there to help you guys if you want to be here for that volatility. Right now, Apple did hit the day box, currently finding support. But again, this is where people get trapped. You have to wait for it to close bullish. Tesla at the same exact box as Apple with trying to flip bullish. It's got to close bullish above the box. Microsoft has trended and now trying to push upwards. The other two are pulling it up. And then remember what I was talking about on NVIDIA, that NVIDIA has done its weekly 180. It's got to close above that box, and then we could start to see some bullish momentum on the indexes on these bigger tech stocks. But again, they have to close bullish in 9 minutes, not just be a bullish candle. So something that I'll be watching with you guys. The Nikkei is confirmed bearish. Man, the Nikkei was beautiful today. Bearish confirmation during the New York session. You didn't have to play the open. You just had to wait 30 minutes. You guys see that bearish confirmation mitigates into the daily box, absolutely rejects straight down. Now you have a new bearish confirmation on the Nikkei, and then now it's putting in a new low. The Russell had a bullish confirmation right here during the same exact candle of the New York at 10 a.m. Pushes up to take profit of the open. Had a big aggressive wick to try to help your positional win. And now from the open, the Russell has now shot down as it just starts to slice through boxes. You guys see how, again, how like now the indexes are starting to pull up a little bit. And that's why I keep pulling up the stocks, because Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, NVIDIA, they're the bigger players that when they start hitting our boxes from the bottom, they can start to show reasons why to push up. And just so you guys are, so I can show you that you're not confused. And True Algo members, pay attention as well. You guys see the NQ right here? You see how the NQ is telling us to short in the London session? And then towards the London session, the New York session pre-market opens at 4 a.m. So it's already open, and the bigger players that can do that are already moving things around. And now look at the pre-market. Look again. Look at Microsoft opening at or already confirmed bearish. Tesla opening up or already confirmed bearish. NVIDIA looks identical to the NQ. Do you guys see it? It's literally picture perfect. And so 3 out of 4 are confirmed bearish. Apple tried to suck people out, but Apple even pushed down right at the open. And that's why the NQ fell down instead of going upwards. And you can see that current candle's back to being red. This is why we wait. Let retail traders get trapped down here trying to long the low. US 30 continuing to put in new lows, everybody. Looking really good. So that US 30 short, as it mitigate, put down, and then weekly open is your take profit tool, because there's no gaps to fill. So just trying to get to that weekly open here. Yeah. About 1 minute away and then be jumping off. I'm going to jump off and then it's going to get to this take profit right here. We did just get to weekly open, front run by a tick. I don't know if you can even measure it out currently. 1 tick exactly. You can see that on US 30. It should come down a little bit lower just to clip it. Any of you guys have any other questions before I jump off? And then True Algo members, I'll join you guys on Discord. I want to talk to you guys about the statistics. US 30, by the way, did just hit it. I don't know if you guys saw that right side of your screen. It was 1 tick, right? One tick doesn't matter, and then you can see now it has hit it, and now the bigger buy up. So it did get to that weekly open before pushing back. Sweet. All right, folks, True Algo members, come join me over on Discord. The rest of you, if you guys decide to join, our team will get you added. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and good luck during the NVDA release that's going to happen afterwards. Hopefully we helped you guys just a little bit view how the index plays were playing out, and the stocks, because they went great as well. Take care, guys. I appreciate you. True Algo. I'll catch you guys on Discord.